Right, but not in here.
We suspect that we have an HVAC issue on this side as well.
It's split. These units, everything is on different power sources.
We have done in this building over here, sir. Please listen to me.
I listen to you, but I'm telling you they're split.
Is through our investigation. We determined there's a potential HVAC issue on this side. We have turned the power off to the HVAC on this side.
But there's not one on this side. But what I'm trying to tell you, there's split. Everything is on different circuits.
We understand that. We understand.
But it's not really I'm thinking it's a relay. The wires run to a relay inside the what's called it? Right, the air handler. So when they turn it back on, I have to wait until.
No, I mean you would. If you come in and naturally
I'll find it certified.
Do it. We take the cover of that electric panel box off.
The AC.
No, I'm talking about something different.
Okay.
The panel box here, does it have a cover over it?
Over here?
Yes.
Let's call it a cover over.
Let's go look for it.
It had a door swung on it. We'll go take a look at it.
That's why I just want to know if they took the panel off the AC.
So when one of my lieutenants was in the attic using his thermal imaging camera, the motor on the HVAC unit in the attic in A suite was extremely hot and above normal operating temperatures for what that motor should have been. Was the reason we pulled the disconnect on that motor. When on the B side, we didn't even realize there was a unit on the B side until we got into further investigation and crawled across the whole attic. And he said it appears that it looks like somebody has been recently working on that unit because there was a lot of stuff in disarray.
Ain't nobody been up there messing with that unit since I had that built.
Okay, and if it's been sitting that way and nobody's been up there, then whoever the last person that worked on it is how they left it, however many long ago that was. Absolutely.
It happens. So what happens is, I bet you the relay up there, the wires got hot, the relay went back because the relay got stuck. It happens, and the wires touch. I bet if they take that panel off of that the air handler up there, they'll see it. I have your partner. I'll probably be back on tomorrow. Be back on tomorrow.
Okay.
Because like I said, I'll come and check everything.
So you see in the last clip, he said it will be fixed tomorrow. Well, that tomorrow turned into the last week that I was in the side of the shop, and that was the week of February the 4th. My last day was February 4th. I was given a 30 days notice to vacate in January, and by that week of February 4th, a new unit was put in. And so by that time, I was already packed, and I had to comply with the 30 days notice to vacate and so on. So every day I came in, I had to warm the place up. I had to get there prior to my clients and warm it up with the dryers, with the heaters. And shortly after he came in, sent the letter and labeled the box, the unit never came back on. So we didn't have heat. It took several attempts for him to come back, and then another electrician to actually fix it and install a new unit. By that time, it was time for me to move out. So yeah, we went through this for about 2.5 months. So yeah. Hey. What's this do? $30. here I'm setting up this heater, and it was a great heater for $30. It's just a matter of I had to run all of the dryers and set this heater up and another heater. So I did get the place warm. Kudos to my client for sticking it out with me. I was able to retwist her hair and style it, and she was able to leave looking amazing, per usual. But I do believe in customer service, so I did give her a slight discount for it, you know, because the salon was cold when she arrived and we had to warm it up. I tried to get there before her. I think I did. And or we got there at the same time. But however, I did give her a discount to compensate her. Right here, this is the breaker box. It was relabeled. The letter was sent to PwC for me to reopen, but however, my heat was still not working and the breakers kept tripping. It was entirely frustrating, but I made it. I stuck it out and everything worked out. But that's my plugs from... I have the AC stuff on right now. It says 16 and 18. It's on. Now watch me go to my unit. This is my unit. It's not coming on. Not even when you cut it on. It's not doing anything. It's not on. So okay, I'll go back to, it says 16, 18. Even 1 and 3 says heat. Okay, we're gonna cut that one on and see if it works. Let's cut 16 and 18 off. There's no way that you can move 1. It doesn't move. It doesn't move. So, yeah. I was told to put a battery inside of the little thermostat thing. The unit did not come on at all. So after I found out I had no heat, I contacted the landlord. And then we went back and forth about the electrician coming, and it was just a back and forth thing. Him never showing up. If he did come, nothing was never fixed. And it was a really frustrating time. And although this property was in eminent domain, I didn't have to leave. And, you know, we exchanged some words. Then it became, well, okay, well, I'll give you a 30 days notice. And yes, I did get a notice. And I was okay with that, because at that point I knew I had did all I can do. And instead of her being upfront and saying, you know, this is what it's going to be, I think you should start preparing. I already took the money, so they're taking half of the property. You know, instead of just saying, hey, I haven't taken the money yet, but my husband wants to take it and I don't really want to take it. The money was already taken. I seen the documents, I have the documentation, and it was just a big mess during this time. And so sometimes God pushes us out and makes us uncomfortable so we can grow. And I know this situation occurred for me to grow, but I know nobody in their right mind would have been in a salon for 2 months without any heat. It was freezing cold. I'm talking about temperatures were in the 30s. It was cold. So I had heaters going everywhere. I had dryers going everywhere. My light bill was high. Prior to this, my light bills were, for 2 years, so high. But this explained why my light bills were so high. So I'm glad it happened. You might want to sit right here. Baby, I came in here today. It ain't right. It ain't right. It's not right. Breaker tripped again. So whatever breaker that is the dryer connected to it. The radio's not connected to it. And this heater is connected to it. I'm gonna put it on. I do want you all to know that in the midst of my trials, I did stay faithful. I prayed to God. He worked it out. It was many times that I wanted to give up, but I am a firm believer that God makes room, or your gifts will make room for you. And God is faithful. So all glory be to God. I'm thankful for my clients who came through. I mean, they came to support me in these circumstances. I don't know if I would have been that faithful. And I just thank God for giving me my crew and the crew that's to come. Yeah, I'm just forever grateful in the midst of my trials, when I'm up, when I'm down, all around. I know this was nothing but
Did that man
a test to give me a testimony. He still didn't come. So if you're going through something similar, just be encouraged. Stay faithful. Hear from God on what to do. Be strategic. Just keep going. Keep pressing. Stay encouraged. Being an entrepreneur is not easy. You're going to go through things like this. Just make sure when you set up that lease or whatever agreement that it is right and it works in your favor, because things can flip at any time.
Cut it right on out. Don't pay her any attention.
Right.
Now make sure you send me the after effect. I ain't seen you.
She got her starter locks, and yes, the parts in the hair is a little bit larger than what I like to do, but she wants larger locks. So the end result will be amazing.
What you think?
I like it.
Did you?
In the midst of this, I was still receiving new clients. So God was letting me know continuously that He was not forgetting about me. He prepared me for a lot of the stuff that happened, and that's a whole nother video. I will share a whole nother video on that. But here's some styles that I was able to do.
Artist, who's she gonna be?
Has to be like a singer or an artist. Yeah. Like a that does art.
Like a musical artist.
Oh, musical artist. Lena Horne.
They told her to do Mary J. Blige.
Oh, it has to be up to date. Like Anita Baker. Sade.
She don't know who none of them people are.
Sade, Anita Baker, Lena Horne,
I told her to be Destiny Child.
Beyonce. Everybody gonna do Beyonce probably.
No, we don't want this ain't Texas. We don't want that Beyonce. I don't know who she is.
This is the end of my vlog. Bye.
Even while I'm sitting here doing this video, I hear myself laugh a lot during this time, and it's amazing. Sometimes you gotta laugh to keep from crying. This was my last client in the shop for that salon, and with all that being said, I'm ready for new things, other ventures, not necessarily in the beauty industry, but hair is my heart. So big and better there, big and better everywhere. Blessings and abundance and peace and love. On February 3rd, it was my last day in the shop.
Moving out the shop.
Yes, we are. Moving to what?
Another shop.
Bigger and better things. All right, tell the shop bye-bye.